Welcome to this edition of Talk with Taz Live. Last week, or last time, we had an opportunity to explore career development, and our title was Keeping It Real with Yourself. And I asked the question at the end, and thank you guys for responding. Why is it so difficult to keep it real with ourselves? And some of the comments I got were that, perhaps it's self confidence. We talked about self sabotaging behavior and just, not really wanting to be real, for lack of a better way of saying it. It's like trying to trick yourself into believing one thing. And that caused me to think about a conversation I had several days ago with someone. And the person has been looking for some news to come, and it would be good news when it comes. And it was a gentleman, and he said to me, I'm playing this game with myself. I'm trying to convince myself that it's going to happen now. And what he was saying to me was that he's trying to keep himself encouraged so that even though he doesn't see the reality of it, he's able to go through his day-to-day tasks, because what he's hoping for is really quite significant and a lot hinges on it, and he hasn't seen it come to pass yet. Well, that made me think about keeping it real with ourselves. And sometimes it may be denial, but it may also be a form of protection. We do many things to protect ourselves. So as we continue with this idea of looking at career development, but also seeing how our personal development impacts our career choices, the second thing that I wanted us to explore briefly today is this idea of expectation. Now, expectation, you say, okay, what are you talking about expectation? Well, what are you expecting the outcome to be? If you're not, if you don't have a positive outcome in mind, then can you actually reach it? I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, let me see if I can make it a little cleaner. We all want something wonderful to happen most days. We want something great to happen. So we have an idea that, let's just say I like to cook, which I do. I want a wonderful spread for the holidays. I want to use my china and all my crystal and all those sorts of things. Well, if that's my expectation, I am going to put out the effort to make that happen. Okay, so that means I'm gonna do all the planning, I'm gonna do all the organizing, I'm gonna get my grocery list done, I'm gonna get all my spices, everything that I need to prepare this wonderful spread. And I'm going to actually plan it out when I'm gonna cook everything. Well, I'm putting forth a lot of effort. There's a lot of effort. And the more effort I put forth, then that's either gonna increase my performance or it may decrease my performance. But the effort and the performance then leads into the outcome. And because it leads into the outcome, I'm talking about a dinner, but that's also applicable to our careers. If I know that I want to change careers, well, I'm going to have to do some work. I'm going to have to explore the industry, see what the outlook is for new jobs in that industry. I'm going to look at what the salary is for that industry. I'm going to see what the education requirement or the experiences, professional experience requirements are, so I can see if those things align to what I currently have as far as my skills. If they don't exactly align, then I'm going to look at, okay, what do I need to do? Do I need to take a course? Do I need to get another degree? Do I need a certification? Whatever is required in order for me to then get the job, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm putting forth the effort to actually make myself marketable for that particular career or job or profession that I'm now interested in. Well, if I'm looking at that I'm a good candidate for this new career switch, then I may put in a lot of effort. My performance, meaning whether it's going to school again, get another degree, whatever it is, on the job training, I'm going to be dedicated to that. I'm going to be dedicated. In other words, I'm going to do the work. And if I put the effort and I'm dedicated, meaning my performance is increasing as I'm moving towards the new career, then I'm going to get the desired outcome. Now, the question may be, am I going to get it immediately? No, you're not going to get it immediately. You know, we live in an instantaneous world. We want everything right then. And I will tell you, I am the same way. I have my patience sometimes is non-existent, but I realize that I've got to keep moving forward. So yes, you're going to put the effort. You're going to increase your performance. You're going to be expecting a positive outcome, but it doesn't happen overnight. It just doesn't. But we have to continue to look at it and evaluate it and see that we are making growth. We're making growth. So remember, last time we were talking about this emphasis, we've got the information, but are we taking it? Or are we self-sabotaging ourselves? Today we're talking about your expectations. They all link together. Your emphasis, your focus, your expectation. If you don't have expectation that you're going to get the desired outcome, which in our instance, we're looking at positive outcomes, will you put the effort in? Because you've got to do the work. No one else can do the work. Is your performance going to be reflective of your effort? You know, the more effort you make, the more likelihood that you'll achieve your goal. Okay? The less effort, meaning the less work you put in, that may increase your likelihood that you're not going to achieve the desired outcome. So understand these two pillars or legs of a stool are important, and they go together. They go together. So I want to leave you with this question for today. What are you expecting? What are you expecting? Because your expectation will fuel your motivation. So what are you expecting? Please leave your comments. I will post the question. Let me know what you're expecting and what motivates you. This has been Talk with Taz Live. I hope that you had a great day thus far and a great Thanksgiving. Remember, take care of you. Bye now.